Hello friends, it's Elizabeth with Essential Oil Elements, and tonight we are talking about muscle and joint discomfort and healthy inflammatory response. If you think about what the opposite of healthy inflammatory response would be, then you'll figure out what we're talking about, right? There are many different types of discomfort in the body, from acute to chronic to injuries, all sorts of things, right? But there are some great things we can do, both through supplements and our diet and using essential oils as well. So we're going to talk about all of those things. It may be an occasional discomfort. It may be an all the time discomfort. There are many different types. So whatever you're dealing with, yes, there are things that may be helpful for soothing that discomfort and helping you feel better and normal. Of course, we always want to start out with a foundation of good eating, drinking lots of water, stretching, exercising as much as you can, and using lifelong vitality supplements. One of the great benefits of lifelong vitality is less pain, along with better mood and more energy. So when you have that healthy foundation and you give your body what it needs, it's going to work better. So let's get started on some essential oils that are going to be very helpful for dealing with discomfort. And then I will share a little bit about some things that really helped me during a very uncomfortable time of my life. So first, single oils. So we are going to mention copaiba. Copaiba is an amazing oil that is from Brazil. And this essential oil is everything nervous system, whether it's physical nervous system or emotional nerves. This oil is amazing. It works with the endocannabinoid system of our body, but it has no side effects or, psycho effects either. So copaiba helps to relieve discomfort and brings healthy inflammatory response. Hey Sarah, hey Dad. So copaiba is wonderful. If you've used copaiba, tell me some ways that you've used it, things that you've used it for, and how it's been helpful for you. Next one is turmeric. Turmeric is amazing for relieving discomfort in the body, and it helps to bring healthy inflammatory response. Not only that, but also boosts your immunity. It helps with healthy cells. If you think a little bit more into that, what our cells are like and how we can keep them healthy, that's what we want, healthy cells, and turmeric is amazing for that. Another one is helichrysum. Helichrysum is a powerful essential oil. It's wonderful for the skin, but it can also help with things like spasms and discomfort in our muscles and our joints. It helps to reduce discomfort. It accelerates healing. And it chelates toxins, so it actually detoxifies our body. Helichrysum is amazing. Dad, I know that you used your helichrysum touch for some discomfort in your back. Can you tell us a little bit about that in the comments, please? Next oils, wintergreen and birch. Wintergreen and birch help to soothe aches and discomfort. They are warming and they have a cortisone-like effect. Isn't that interesting? It also supports bone healing as well, wintergreen and birch. So wintergreen, I'm trying to remember, it has a substance that is very similar to aspirin in it, and I can't remember what it's called at the moment. Methyl salicylate, possibly. But it's really helpful for relieving any kind of swelling and discomfort and bringing healthy inflammatory response. Peppermint is another great oil for discomfort. It helps to support healthy inflammatory response and minimize discomfort. It's kind of like it blocks that discomfort, so like a pain block. It's also cooling and invigorating, and it helps to stimulate the muscles and joints. Ginger is another great essential oil for discomfort. It helps to invigorate the nerves. It promotes circulation and healing to the bones and the muscles. Interesting. I did not know that. So it's good to read these because it's so helpful to learn more about what these do, because they can really help us and other people that we know, right? We all know people who deal with discomfort every single day, sometimes every single minute, right? And we can help people by sharing this knowledge. And this is not some research that I just looked up. I just opened my book tonight. I didn't look at it beforehand. I just opened my book and I'm reading out of my book. That's how simple it is to share with someone. Read out of the book or screenshot it. So black pepper is the next one. I think this is another warming oil. It helps to support healthy inflammatory response. Black pepper relieves discomfort and also increases circulation. So a great oil to add to your discomfort roller or a massage. Basil and rosemary. I have a friend who really likes to use basil for discomfort, and it's great if you have ear discomfort too. So basil and rosemary help to calm the nerves. They help to improve circulation and healing, and they have an action that's similar to steroids. Interesting. Basil and rosemary. So we learned a lot tonight. That's just the single oils. So let's move on to the blends. Blends are some of my favorites, although some of these singles are my favorites too, especially copaiba and turmeric and peppermint and past tense. We're getting to that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so blends for discomfort in your muscles and joints. Deep Blue, the soothing blend. Everyone loves Deep Blue. It's just amazing stuff, right? Deep Blue helps to invigorate the nerves, and it helps to promote healthy inflammatory response. Then there is DDR Prime, which is the cellular complex blend essential oil. It protects the cells against free radical damage, and it also supports healthy cellular function and renewal. And that's what we want. Healthy cells, renewed cells, because we're going to feel so much better. Then Aroma Touch. Aroma Touch is a wonderful massage blend that has some really great relaxing and soothing properties with peppermint and cypress essential oil. And so Aroma Touch helps to stimulate circulation and blood flow. So anytime you have, poor circulation, Aroma Touch, Aroma Touch, Aroma Touch. You need a massage? Aroma Touch, Aroma Touch, Aroma Touch. Yes. And you can even blend, or not blend, but layer Aroma Touch and Deep Blue as we do in the Aroma Touch technique, which is an amazing technique that you need to know about. And hopefully I'll be sharing a little bit more about that soon. That's something that I actually do. And so the last one I want to mention is Past Tense. Past Tense is now available in a bottle with a childproof lid instead of the roller, so it's a little bit different. But you can make your own roller. Just grab an empty roller and fill it maybe, it depends on how sensitive your skin is. If your skin is super sensitive, maybe only use 10 drops of Past Tense in a roller and then fill the rest up with coconut oil. Or, if it doesn't bother you too much, maybe half Past Tense and half of your fractionated coconut oil in a roller bottle. So Past Tense is great. It has an amazing soothing, cooling sensation. And so I like to use that on the back of my neck if my neck and shoulders are uncomfortable, on the temples as well. It's great for head and muscle tension. Especially I like to use it in this area. Some people like to use it on their knees or on their back. It is great. Dad, if you're still watching, can you type in about your helichrysum experience, how you used it and how it helped you? So now we're going to go on to supplements. Cellular Vitality Complex. So that is Alpha CRS supplement for healthy cells and cellular renewal. PB Assist is helpful for muscles and joints. The Cellular Complex Soft Gels, that's DDR Prime. And the Z Omega supplement in Lifelong Vitality Pack. And the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. This one is an unsung hero. The Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex, it's not Deep Blue oil, it's actually a blend of botanicals in a capsule. And it's a supplement to use as a natural pain reliever. So it's great if you're feeling uncomfortable because it's going to help soothe those muscles and deal with or bring healthy inflammatory response and help with that discomfort that you're going through. And the best way to get it is by purchasing the Lifelong Vitality Pack, and you can get the Deep Blue Complex for only half the price. Normally it's like $59.95, but you can get it for $20. Well, that's a darn good deal, right? So, and of course, the Microplex VMZ is the multivitamin in Lifelong Vitality. So that is the basis of your nutrition, is Lifelong Vitality supplements, Deep Blue polyphenols, DDR Prime, and the probiotic. That is our daily habits in our daily habits kit. So now we're going to get into some specific remedies and some recipes that you can put together in a roller or in a bath or a compress to help with your discomfort. So if you have discomfort around a large area of your body, you can make this rub by mixing 2 drops of wintergreen, lemongrass, frankincense, and eucalyptus oils with a small amount of fractionated coconut oil and massage into those painful areas. You could even make a roller of those. For joint and muscle relief, you can put together 4 drops of juniper berry, 3 drops of marjoram, 3 drops of Roman chamomile, 3 drops of ginger, and 3 drops of helichrysum, and then mix those essential oils in a roller bottle with 1 teaspoon of carrier oil. Shake it and use as needed, or you can add these essential oils to a half cup of Epsom salt and stir together and use in a hot bath as well. Now, if you have tension in your head that gets really intense, you can use this interrupter blend. It's 1 to 2 drops of juniper berry oil and helichrysum oil on the back of your neck. Dilute if desired. Now, that's not something that I probably would have tried, but that sounds amazing for that intense head tension. 1 to 2 drops juniper berry and helichrysum oil with a little carrier oil on the back of the neck. I'm going to try that if I get a headache again, which I really don't anymore after using Lifelong Vitality. It's pretty amazing. So here is a head tension resolve. Also works to help reduce swelling. Layer or mix prior to application 1 to 2 drops of cedarwood, peppermint, and frankincense to the areas of need. Reapply every 30 minutes until the head tension or swelling is gone. Dilute as desired. So that is cedarwood, peppermint, and frankincense. Awesome. So here's another headache blend. It's probably similar to past tense, except it's not going to be quite as strong smelling. Headache blend is 7 drops of peppermint, 5 drops of lavender, and 5 drops of frankincense. Combine these oils in a 5 milliliter roller bottle. Fill it with fractionated coconut oil or another carrier oil, then apply as needed. Reapply every 30 minutes until the result is achieved. Awesome. So if you want your discomfort to go away, here's a great one. It's a soothing blend for the jaw, knee, or foot pain. Immediately use helichrysum, deep blue, and frankincense on the site of pain. So helichrysum, deep blue, and frankincense on the site of the discomfort. Reapply frequently every 20 to 60 minutes until relief is achieved. Continue to apply to support the healing process. Here's a sore muscle salve that you can make. It contains 1 tablespoon of beeswax, 4 tablespoons of carrier oil, 10 to 30 drops each of wintergreen, lemongrass, marjoram, and lavender. Gently melt the beeswax with the carrier oil over very low heat, stirring frequently. Remove from the heat, allow to cool. While still soft, stir the essential oils into the mixture. Pour into small glass storage container. Cool completely before putting on the lid. And apply to your sore muscles or any aches or pains. That sounds awesome. I want to try that. And here's a sore muscle soak. Mix 4 drops of black pepper, 2 drops of rosemary, 1 drop ginger into a half cup of Epsom salts. Add to a bathtub of hot water and soak for up to 30 minutes. And if your skin is really sensitive, Epsom salts might make your skin sting a little bit on your legs. Sometimes that happens to me. And if that happens, you can just get out of the bath. But if it starts stinging, you don't want to stay in for too long. It does draw out the toxins, so sometimes that can be a little bit uncomfortable or make your skin a little bit red. So just keep an eye on that. So add that to a bathtub of hot water and soak for up to 30 minutes. Remember to drink lots of water while soaking and thereafter, because you want to make sure that your muscles stay hydrated, right? Because when our muscles are dehydrated, because we're not drinking enough water, they can also be uncomfortable. So I want to mention one last thing. Well, actually, I'll share a little bit first. A year ago, I was walking down the stairs to do some laundry in our basement. And probably about 4 stairs up from the bottom, I fell. I slipped off the step in some brand new socks that I was wearing, and I fell hard on my tailbone, and I fell down a couple of different steps, and I knew it was not good. I was in some intense pain, so I just sat there kind of whining because I was in so much pain. And the most difficult part was when I had to walk back up the stairs and walk to my bedroom. And I found that it was very, very difficult to walk. It was horrible. And I knew I had done something really bad. And I was scared because I didn't want to damage my body, permanently. And so I went to the doctor and had an x-ray, and the drive to the hospital, I went to a walk-in clinic about 25 minutes away, and trying to sit in my car at that funny angle of the car seats, yeah, it was intense, horrible, even though I tried to, put a pillow under me and tried to make myself comfortable. It was horrible. Anyway, long story short, I broke my tailbone and was very, very uncomfortable for a very long time. But I used lots of deep blue and copaiba and turmeric. And what I did was I took the copaiba and the turmeric capsules every 4 hours. Either that, or I would use the pain balm. And what the pain balm is, it's an empty capsule, and it's 2 drops each of frankincense, copaiba, turmeric, marjoram, and lemongrass. And I felt better when I would take that, as long as I would continue to either do the pain balm capsule or the copaiba and turmeric capsules. I felt better, and I did not take one pain reliever through my entire experience, not one. They wreck your stomach, they destroy your kidneys and your liver. They're horrible for you. And so I don't do pain reliever, I do oils, because they are effective and they're safe and they work. So that is my story about pain, and it got me through. In fact, 10 days after I broke my tailbone, I'll go back for even further. One day after I broke my tailbone, I had to ride to Wisconsin, which was a couple hours away, for a visit to someone who is battling cancer. And of course, I brought my pillows, and I was, a little uncomfortable, but it was okay. And then about a week later, 10 days after I broke my tailbone, we drove to Utah. And what turned out, or what should have been an 18-hour drive, was a 24-hour drive. And I did a lot of shifting, back and forth, and a lot of sitting for the next 4 days of the conference I went to. but I made it. I survived, and the oils and the nutrition and supplements, Lifelong Vitality, helped my body to heal. And so today I feel good, and I'm exercising more, and I'm stretching out, and I'm not having pain in my tailbone like I used to. So I'm very, very thankful for that. And I hope this has been helpful for you, because it can be really effective and helpful. Couple more things I wanted to mention. Let's see. Today is the last day of January. And so tomorrow will be brand new sales and specials from doTERRA. So today's the last day to get the Daily Habits and Nutrition Kit or the Enrollment Kit if you don't have a membership yet. And that's the Nutrition and Daily Habits Enrollment Kit. And those are 10% off only until today. So if you want to get a hold of one of those, make sure you let me know ASAP, because it's only good till today. Tomorrow will be something new on sale. Also, peppermint soft gels, which are amazing for lower abdomen, gastrointestinal health, the intestinal system. They're amazing. They're 20% off through today. And make sure if you're a lady and you're married, you're gonna want to join in Jen Fry's Valentine's DIY party. It's this Thursday night. I think it's at 8 p.m. Central Time, 9 p.m. Eastern. And she's gonna have on several ladies that are gonna share some amazing tips for a romantic Valentine's Day and some great spicy DIY recipes that will spice up your love life. So don't miss that. And then I am hoping around the middle of the month that I'll also host a DIY party in person, making one or two of those recipes so you can try them out. What do you think about that? All right, guys, hope to see you soon. I will be setting up some in-person classes, so I hope that we can gather together again and have some fun. Enjoy learning about oils and sharing with others our experiences. Have a great night, guys. Bye-bye.